Hey guys, welcome to Yay or Nay Wednesday, where I review a new product for you guys and let you know whether I like it, yay, or whether I don't like it, nay. So last week I reviewed a drugstore product for you guys, so this week I have a high-end product. And this week I'm going to be talking about ALTERNA Hair Care's new line, which is Caviar Moisture Intense Collection for thick, dry, and coarse hair. So I was really excited to try these products out. I actually never heard of ALTERNA Hair Care. I looked it up and I saw that they were a very reputable brand and people love them. I mean, I think they had over like 600 reviews on Sephora. So I was really excited to try these products out. And you can get these products at Nordstrom, Sephora, Ulta, and on ALTERNAHairCare.com. And again, these are high-end products, so they do have a high-end price. But we're going to get into that when I talk about each product, because I will put down how much all of them cost for you guys. I got you covered. Alright, so before I get into the review, I do want to talk about the state of my hair, because this is for very dry, coarse hair. And my hair was not dry at this point. But the reason why I'm reviewing this is because it is about to be winter, and this, dryness is a problem I feel that naturals have regardless of it's winter, summer, spring, fall. But I just want to tell you guys about the state of my hair before I review the products. So my hair was not dry at all. It was a lot of product on it though. I had like product buildup on top of product buildup on top of product buildup. Like, it was kind of ridiculous how much product that was in my hair. But I went to an event. I had to look, keep it looking cute. So that's going to be my excuse, I guess. But it wasn't dry, and that's mainly because I use Command Biologics. You use her products. You ain't got to worry about no dryness. It was just caked up with product on my hair. So I was looking for a product that will give me moisture, of course, but will still cleanse the hair very well. So with that being said, let's get into the review. The first thing I'm going to review is the Caviar Anti-Aging Moisture Intense Oil Cream, which is a pre-shampoo treatment. And this is for very dry, coarse hair. And I do have some information that they sent over. Thank you so much, ALTERNA Hair Care. This is a luxurious pre-shampoo treatment that deeply moisturizes to revitalize dehydrated strands, leaving hair cashmere, soft, and shiny. And this is for dry to severely dry hair in need of an extra boost of moisture. So I've only used maybe two pre-shampoo treatments ever in life. I just never really understood the point of them. But then when I got my hair colored like this last year, people said that they could help when it comes to moisture. It helps to give you a little boost of moisture, and that way you can still use a deep treatment and it just adds moisture to your hair. So I was like, okay, I gave it a go, and I really did like it, but I never saw it as a necessity in my hair care routine. So I went ahead and followed the directions. Wet hands and emulsify product between palms before applying to dry hair from root to tips. Leave on for 5 to 15 minutes. And I left this on for like 25 minutes just because I got in a conversation with my boyfriend. But let me just say that this oil is it's like a light oil, but let me tell y'all, like, as soon as I put this onto my hair, I was like, oh my god, like maybe after 5 minutes or so of this onto my hair, I felt how soft and silky my hair was. And again, my hair wasn't dry before, but it had, I think the last time I had moisturized it was maybe 3 days ago. So it wasn't like it was extremely moisturized, but it wasn't like crispy or anything like that. But this stuff, I was like, oh my god, like I was really surprised. But again, this is a high-end product with a high-end price. So I felt like these products should come through. But I was still very, very surprised. So y'all already know the deal when it comes to products that moisturize the hair. I want to see how it is afterward, because we had talked about this before. Products that are supposed to moisturize, they need to keep the moisture in. Because I see it a lot with leave-ins, deep conditioners. You put it on your hair, it's soft, you rinse it out, it's crispy, it's still dry. This stuff, even after it sat for 15 minutes, it was still dumb soft. Like, I just couldn't believe it. I mean, I'm not even exaggerating with the facial expressions. Like, it was seriously that amazing, okay? I went ahead and went to the shower. I know I usually show you guys like the shampoo and the deep treatment, but I just got done working out. The seasons are changing and my muscles are aching. I hate that it happens to me. I feel like I have arthritis or something, because it used to always happen to my dad when the season would change. But it's happening to me now. I was tired, okay? So I didn't feel like having a camera in the bathroom. I just took a long, hot, steamy shower and used the products in the shower. So hopefully that's okay. But anyway, let's get into the shampoo. Alright, so shampoo. This is the Moisture Intense Oil Cream Shampoo, low lather for very dry, coarse hair. And this says this is a low lather oil-based cleanser that gently removes dirt and oils. Features an innovative oil-based texture and transforms to an anti-aging cream with water. So when I read that, I was like, this is oil? What? Transfer to a cream? What? Okay, we'll see about that. And it says it's for dry to severely dry hair in need of removing dirt and oils without stripping moisture. So I did read the directions on how to use it because I was really confused. I'm like, it's an oil, but it transfers into a cream. Like, what? And it says emulsify between wet palms and shower to transform formula from an oil to a cream. So I did just that. At first when I used this, it feels weird. Like, first of all, I like that the cap is like right here and you don't have to do anything but open or close it. You can just, you don't have to worry about a cap or anything. I thought that was really cool. But oh god, when you put it in your hand, it feels like an oil. You put water on it and it turns it to a cream. It's really cool. Like, I thought that was kind of awesome. But as far as how the product worked, I wasn't so sure. So my hair was stupid soft already from, I hate saying stupid soft, it sounds really bad. My hair was very soft and lovely feeling from the pre-shampoo treatment that I did. And then I put this onto it and I don't know, it definitely got all that dirt off of it, like all the buildup from the product. That stuff was gone. I was like, yes. Because sometimes with moisturizing shampoos, they don't do like a good job of cleaning. But yeah, my hair wasn't stripped, but it wasn't necessarily moisturized. And then on another section, that was like the first section I did. And then I did this section of hair. And it was a bigger section, so I used a little bit more shampoo. And I feel like I used too much because that section was stripped. I mean, it was like stripped. Like, I could hear the squeakiness in the strands of my hair. So in the other two sections, I used a smaller amount and it didn't strip my hair out. But it wasn't necessarily moisturized. So I don't know about this. But like I said, I just love that it was an oil and it turned into a cream. I thought that was really cool. Like, that's what I liked about this shampoo. Moving on to the Moisture Intense Oil Cream Deep Conditioner for very dry, coarse hair. This is an intense deep conditioner that penetrates and hydrates even the driest hair types to transform coarse hair into soft and smooth. Provides the level of conditioning of a mask, but can be used with every wash like a standard conditioner. Let me tell y'all something. As soon as I squirted this into my hands, I was like, oh my god. This stuff is so thick and rich. It makes you feel like you're using a high-end quality product right off the bat when you put this into your palms. So I was like, okay, got a feeling I'm gonna like this stuff. So I put it into my hair, I detangled, and I didn't have any problems with detangling. But I don't know if it's because of this product or the wet brush, detangling brush that I have. That thing is everything. I've used it with so many different products and it never ever has me feeling like my hair is too tangled for it. It conquers the craziest tangles, okay? That wet brush is everything. I mean, the handle's coming off though. I'm kind of mad about that. I gotta keep putting handle back on it. But that thing is everything. But anyway, so back to this product. So I put this on my hair, I detangle it, I put it in, I twist it up, put it in sections, and I let it sit in my hair while I shower the rest of my body. So about 10 or so minutes later, I took a long steamy shower. I told y'all my muscles were aching. So I went ahead and rinsed this out. My hair was so soft, like pillowy, soft, like just, oh, I can't I can't believe you. Like, you just, my friend, okay? This stuff is amazing. I haven't used a deep conditioner that gave me this amount of softness in a long time. And I got my staples. I have staples, you know what I'm saying? I got like a couple jars of them. This ain't got nothing on them. This stuff is purely magical. Like, I don't know how to explain. Anyway, then I was like, I'm gonna let my hair dry, because if it dries and it's still soft, then you got a believer in me. And that's exactly what happened. I let it dry and it was still soft. And I didn't want to, but I ended up falling asleep. Woke up the next morning, no product, no leave-in, no oil, still soft. My hair was still soft. That's unheard of, okay? That's unheard of. So this is everything. This is everything. So the verdict, let's talk about it. When it comes to the Moisture Intense Oil Cream Pre-Shampoo Treatment, this is definitely a yeah. I mean, my hair was so, what? I couldn't believe it. I will say it was kind of annoying having to wet my hands and then put this onto my hair. I was going to wet my hair like I always do and then put the product on, but I wanted to use the product as it was intended first, because I don't like when people use the product how they want to use it and then give it a bad review. That's just not cool. So I don't want to be one of those people. So I used it like it was supposed to be used. But next time I'm going to see if I can just wet the hair and then put the product on. But this stuff is a yay. Amazing. Next up, the Moisture Intense Oil Cream Shampoo Low Lather for very dry, coarse hair. I'm gonna have to say nay on this. Well, maybe yay. I don't know. I would say this. This product is, you know, this is a high-end product. This is pricey. I didn't use that much. I don't know if you guys can tell how much I used, but it's a shampoo, and I go through shampoo pretty quickly. I try to shampoo my hair once a week. I don't know if I could justify spending over $30, over $20, over $15 for a shampoo, something that I'm going to have to buy every month. And it wasn't extremely moisturizing. There are like $10 shampoos, $10 moisturizing shampoos that are great, and it cleans the hair thoroughly without any drawbacks. So I think I'm gonna say nay on this one. I'm sorry, it didn't do a good job for me for what it was intended. And do I really have to say what this is? This is obviously a yay for the Moisture Intense Oil Cream Deep Conditioner for very dry, coarse hair. Stuff is amazing. Never ever used a product like it. Stuff is great. I wish I could give it to all of y'all just so y'all could try it for yourselves without having to buy it. Stuff is bomb. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did by giving it a thumbs up, and leave me a comment below telling me if you have tried any of the ALTERNA hair care products in the past, and if you want to try this line as well. Also give me recommendations for what you guys would like to see me review. I know exactly what I'm going to review next week, but you know, I'm not cutting my hair off until December, so I have a couple of more weeks to do these type of videos. So I hope all of you guys are doing well. I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.